Hi, all you SPMEs out there. Today's topic has 3 points, and you're going to want to stick around for the third point because it's a secret as to how you are losing money if you're ignoring hardcover books. So let's get into it. Today's topic is how to get started self-publishing hardcover books. Now, perhaps you're an author and you're getting started, and maybe you've come a little bit further than just the very beginning. You've got your Kindle book out, you've got your KDP print version out, and you have your ACX Audible version on the market already. And I would suggest doing exactly those three in that order for your books first. But once we've come that far, you may think, well, good, I'm finished at this point, and you don't need to do anything else. But then you've heard that maybe hardcover books might be an option as well for your book. And maybe you're losing money as a result of that. And this can make us very frustrated. It leaves us feeling that we're leaving money on the table. And this is what I'm going to answer in today's video. This is Chris Baird from selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com, where self-publishing doesn't have to be so hard. Go ahead and click the subscribe button below if you'd like for me to make more videos like this one. It would really help me get the word out to other authors like yourself. And check in the description and grab a copy of my absolutely free self-publishing checklist to make sure that you are not skipping any of the steps necessary to, 1, get your book on the market, and 2, get your book selling. So let's get into it. My own story, when I first started, I got the KDP, that's the Kindle version of the book, Kindle Direct Publishing. I got the print version, which was CreateSpace originally at that time, but now KDP Print. And I got the ACX Audible audio version of my book on the market. And I thought, I am doing great. Now, I did play with a little bit of a Smashwords and Ingram Spark and a few other things, but the one thing I wasn't focusing on was hardback books. So was I finished at this point? The answer is no. I was wrong. I was not finished. So someone pointed out to me that there are lots of people in the world who only like to read hardcover books. And if your book is not a hardcover book, you're losing sales. Now, maybe for you the money doesn't matter. It's just about getting books out there. Well, then in that case, I would say you should get a hardcover book out anyways. And the reason for that is because we reach more people with our books when we're doing it in the way that they want to read it. As a customer, you always have to imagine that we have a way that we want things served. I think it was your way, right away was the Burger King slogan. And in this case, we want to make sure that the books are on the market in the way that our readers and our customers wish to take in those books. So if they want an audiobook, let's give them an audiobook. And the thing I was blown away by is that there are customers who only want to read hardcover books. So what I did was I found it a pain when I first got started in terms of creating the cover for my book on the site I was going through. But after a period of time, I discovered that I could also just reuse the manuscripts that I had already created using the amazing tool Jutoh to do the formatting on it. You just use the exact same PDFs that you created for your KDP print. You do not need special formats. Same size, 6x9, and we're just sticking with it. So that's one of the keys that I found with regards to the hardcover books. And the second was I started seeing the sales coming in, and they just keep on coming in every month. And so I am no longer just on Amazon, but I'm also on Lulu, which is what I use. So let's get into it. How to get started self-publishing hardcover books. Well, the first thing is set up an account on Lulu. Now, I can wait for you. No, I'm just kidding. You need to get an account set up. You're going to want to get that thing going, and don't wait too long. Now, if you don't already have the other 3 types of books I mentioned on the market already, well, then ignore what I'm talking about here. But otherwise, this is useful information that will save you and help you earn a lot of money. And that's one of the things I'm trying to help you do with this YouTube channel. So that's the first thing. Set up the account. Do it right now. Number 2, use exactly the same of everything that you did for your KDP print book. That is the keywords, the title, the description. Everything is the same, but you need a cover. And this is a little bit harder. You're going to take your Kindle cover, or virtually the same you did for your KDP print cover, and we're going to use it through one of the templates that is supplied by Lulu. Now, it is not easy. I'm telling you, it's not an easy task. But if you've already figured out how to use the KDP print template to get your cover created, then you will find that creating your hardcover version cover is not going to be that difficult for you either. So you should just listen to me on this one and start the process. And don't get all bogged down in this. Get everything registered in there except the cover and just save that for last, okay? The third thing is, and this is the secret answer of the day, our third point of the day, is that you are losing every month your book isn't in a hardcover version. So you're going to need to get busy like immediately on this. This is so painful when we first get started and we start to see the money coming in and we realize, oh my goodness, if I had done this years ago, how much money have I given up? Are we talking $5,000, $20,000, $100,000? How much money would have flown through our books if we had had it in all of the formats on these different things? Now, one question that often is asked to me is, why Lulu? Why not go with somebody else like Ingram Spark or one of these others? And the answer is Lulu will give you, they will give you the everything you need. They're going to give you the ISBN that you're going to need for your book for free. Okay, so that's covered. And the other thing we're going to get with Lulu is we're not going to have to pay them to check the quality of the book. Ingram Spark requires that unless you have a promo code. But with Lulu, they do require you order a proof copy of your book, which means for only $20, $25, you can get a book onto the market. They will send the proof copy to you so you can look at it, make sure everything looks perfect. And then at that point, you're going to be able to say, yes, it looks great, place the order, and then your book will be distributed on Amazon and it will show up on your Amazon sales page in addition to your other formats that you have for your book. And this is another thing that's interesting. Your readers will see, look at all the formats it's available in, which one establishes your credibility and authority on your books, because who would take the time to put it in these formats if the book were not high quality? And number two, what we're saying is we're fishing in different fish, like different types of bait. So we're trying lots of different types of bait and we're bringing in the different types of readers that we have so that if they're like, wow, hardcover book, fantastic. If they have to choose between two books in the same genre, they're going to choose your hardback book, cover book, if that's what they like. Some people won't order at all. Now, personally, I prefer reading Kindle version, or I prefer listening to the text of a Kindle version read to me by VoiceStream, an app I have on my iPhone that I enjoy using. But the most important thing to remember from the print books is that it isn't going to cost you a lot of money or time to get these books out, because what we're going to do is we're just simply going to take our print books we already have. We formatted them using Jutoh. You can find my affiliate link below in the description, the one that I use to make sure the formatting is perfect for all of the different formats, and we don't even have to recreate the PDF for the book itself. We can just reuse it. So this is wonderful news for everybody who's trying to get started to making as much money off of the book. Listen, you're an author and you've spent a lot of time putting that book together. Don't you deserve the money that you put into it? And I'm saying yes, you do. Let's get your book to more readers and let's do it through hardcover books. Now, have you published your first hardcover book? I want to know. So let me know below in the comments. Write yes if you have published your first hardcover book and no if you have not. And that will really help me know where you're coming from so I can create better videos for you. And check up above me here for more video answers to your self-publishing questions. Thanks.